Crew here. Want to wish everybody an early happy Thanksgiving. We got it coming up in 2 weeks. Then we got Christmas and New Year's. So today I want to talk about what days that I recommend you guys to work. For the record, everybody's got their own schedule. You got family. You got what you got to do. So these are things that I've compiled over the years that have seemed to work out best for me. And what I've heard from other agents who are out there pounding the pavements or making phone calls like you guys. Years ago, we did things a certain way. 3 years ago, we did certain things. Now, COVID has come. Still here. So everybody's doing things a lot differently than before. Years ago, when I got into business, the thought of working on Wednesday before Thanksgiving was unheard of. It was like taboo. You didn't do that. As time went on, I started working on Wednesdays. I started making sales. So this is something that you got to decide on what you want to do. An agent called me last week and said, Joe, I've got some other guys that I know, all they work is 3 days a week and they make a decent living, and I can't seem to understand why I cannot make enough sales only working 3 days a week. Well, it could be lack of experience, lack of knowing how to overcome an objection, not getting enough leads, not seeing enough people. So you got to march to the beat of your own drums. To me, 3 days a week, today, I'm not going to say you can't or you shouldn't, yet I don't think it's enough time to work. People are now working. Husband and wives back in the day were probably 75% were retired. They were always home. The economy was different. Today, things have gone up. Rents have gone up. Your utilities, gasoline, everything is more expensive. So what's happening is that we're having to work more hours to accommodate the people that we want to go see, if we want to make a decent living. So my recommendation to you is to decide how much money you want to make. How many hours a week do you feel you need to work to make the amount of money you need to make? My thoughts are work more than what you feel you need to overcome a possible chargeback. Working during the holidays depends on your area as well. Some areas are very transient, some areas where people just land up in certain areas that you live in. I think that if I was working on the streets on a regular basis, I'd hit it hard on Monday, Tuesday, and probably half a Wednesday. Okay, hit it hard. Monday, Tuesday, hit it Wednesday morning. People start preparing probably Wednesday afternoon. Just depends. A lot of people are still going out to have dinner because it's just easier, and some people feel that it's less expensive to do it that way. Good Friday. Personally, I work Good Friday. I've always worked Good Friday. Not everybody is off, yet you're going to catch some people at home. Even if you work Wednesday and they don't want to see you, at least you made contact, you made eye contact, you saw them, they know who you are. Make an appointment for them. Tell them I normally don't work on a Wednesday, normally don't work on Black Friday. Yet, what's happening is that things are different, so I just want to make sure I caught you at home to make an appointment. Been trying to call you, been dropping by, you haven't been home, so I'm so happy I got to see you. When would be a great time for me to come see you? Now, if you want to be more aggressive, you can tell them, why don't you bring your calendar out, and we'll make sure you have no doctor's appointments, and then while you're getting yours, I'm going to check my calendar to see what I've got going on, to make sure that we do connect and I give you the information you requested. What I do know is that the agents who go the extra mile, make the extra phone call, do the extra door knock, do the uncomfortable situations like working on Wednesday before Thanksgiving and working on Friday and maybe working on Saturday after Thanksgiving because people are predominantly home, especially if in town or coming in from out of town. You're going to get action. And hopefully that action will lead to you guys making an appointment and a sale down the road. When it comes to Christmas and New Year's, Christmas Eve falls on a Saturday. Christmas Eve falls on a Saturday. Christmas Day is on a Sunday. New Year's Eve Saturday, New Year's Day Sunday. What day should you work? Back in the day, hardly anybody worked on the 24th. Hardly anybody. I had some guys who used to work on the 24th because they felt that was a good day. Some agents say, Joe, I'm really not going to work the week of Christmas because people don't want to see you. Times have changed. COVID has changed our entire world. So my thoughts are, depending on your schedule, depending on your family life, depending on if you have to leave to go somewhere, I'd work up until that Friday, the 23rd. Even if you don't make a sale, let me strike that. Not that you won't make a sale, even if people do not want to see you, right? Back to what we did on Thanksgiving, on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, you're going to see them, especially people you haven't had time to get a hold of. The people you've called and you can't get a hold of. I'm sorry I got you at a bad time. I know yet I've been trying to call you. Can we schedule something, please? If you're door knocking, again, normally don't work this day here, yet you've been kind of hard to get a hold of. So I thought I'd just kind of personally come by to introduce myself, show you the card you sent in, show you the information you put on a digital lead. My job is to make sure I get you the information, and from there, once I've given it to you, basically it's your choice what you want to do with the free information I got you. Some agents say, Joe, month of December is a bad month, I make no money. Well, I tend to disagree with that because life insurance buying, final expense buying is all about timing. Somebody's family passed away. A lot of people pass away during Christmas and holiday times. It's just a fact. People are more sentimental. You never know. You might make a sale because they're thinking about somebody that passed away in the past who had no coverage. Right now for Thanksgiving coming up, you got an AEP. The folks that are doing Medicare Advantage. Well, you're not going to work the week of Thanksgiving. It ends December 7th. So you got to sit and make some conscious decisions on where you want to be, where you want your checking account to be. I would think of Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day are just days, okay? In a working mind, not a family mind, a dad mind, or a mom mind. It's a working day to get out there to make money. What I've heard is that people are not answering their phones. It goes straight to voicemail. People are not calling back. So we've gone over this over and over and over with agents, and what they're doing, and they're starting to see people pick up their phones or even get return phone calls, is to take a picture of the lead that they sent in, put on the little note, I've been trying to get a hold of you. You sent this card off wanting some free information. If they don't call you back with just that, resend it to them. So I recently text you, this is a card you had sent in. People send this card in because they want information on additional life insurance, final expense, Medicare Advantage, health insurance, a cancer plan, an accidental plan. List about 4 or 5 things that hopefully one of those will catch their attention, and ding, 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 the bell goes off. We know that a lead does not say anything other than either final expense or burial. When it comes to a digital lead, it's the same thing. Yet people do not remember every single thing they see, starting with me. What I do see on an actual direct mail lead is my name, my address, my age. I see that there, and I recognize my handwriting. So there must have been something on that card when I sent it in that I wanted information on. So our job is to kind of help them remember what it was. I even recommend you guys to highlight those certain words to where their eyes are going to go towards the final expense. They're going to go towards the burial. They're going to go towards the buzzwords you want them to click, click, click to where they call you or text you back. We got more competition out there. You've got other agents who are working harder. They're working more than you. So what I'm asking for you guys is to think about, am I working enough hours to make the living that I want to make? That's strictly up to you. When I was back in the day, I used to work 5 days a week, come hell or high water, rain, shine, thunderstorms. I was out there 5 days a week. And a couple of days a week, I was working on Saturdays for the people I couldn't get a hold of. And this is when people just never worked. Today, you've got more competition out there. People are sending in more cards. People are receiving more cards. So when you get that lead, the quicker you get to that house, the better it is. Now, granted, they could have sent your card in this week, sent another card in the week before. The other person they see, they decide to buy something. That does not mean you got a bad lead. What it means is they know the value of it. They see that there's a need for it. Now, your job is to kind of educate them on why you're better, why you can offer them all these different items for them, their spouse, their children, their grandkids, how you can take care of their health insurance, their life insurance, their mortgage protection, how you have a friend of yours who does car insurance, homeowners insurance, renter's insurance. You want to be a wealth of knowledge for these people. You must do things better than your competition. Not your competition's going to gobble you up. We've got an agent that just completed doing his Medicare Advantage. He said, Joe is tough. Joe is hard. And I said, yes, I know it is. The beauty about it being hard is that it makes it to where not everybody can do it, which to me I like. Got competition, yet in Medicare Advantage you don't have as much competition as you do in final expense. So you think if you start leading with a Medicare Advantage, a Medi plan, start leading with that and following up with life insurance later, whatever combination you want to do it. Personally, I'd rather have an agent who can take care of my health insurance, my life insurance, my cancer plan, my hospital indemnity plan, my kids, my grandkids. To me, it's much easier. It's kind of like you made one phone call to that person and said, I've got two questions. One's about my Medicare and one's about my life insurance, about my beneficiary. I think it's much easier. So if you do not step up to 2023 and begin to do things out of your comfort zone, signing up for Medicare Advantage, start learning about Medicare supplements, start learning about cancer, hospital indemnity plans, your competition is going to gobble you up. With that said, I'll let you guys go. Work hard. If you got any questions, call us. If you want more carriers, Jay standing by will be more than happy to set you up, send you some carriers, go to the commission, let you know what the applications are, if you can make a phone call with them, if it's an automatic approval on an e-app, call us. We'd love to do more business with you guys. With that said, you guys have a great Thanksgiving. We love you. Be safe, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.